outside real quick.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? My name is Owen and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all doing well. As you guys can see, I'm back with a sit-down style video. If you've seen the past two videos I've posted on this channel, they were both vlogs now that I am living in Los Angeles, but I figured sprinkling in a sit-down style video, whether it's like pickups or styling or like a monthly favorites type thing, doing that every once in a while will be like a good change of pace, so it's not just all vlogs and whatnot. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. By the way, if you haven't seen those past two videos, I highly recommend checking them out. They're a lot of fun and there's definitely more coming in the future. My apartment has kind of come together in the last couple of weeks. And so if you guys would like to see a full apartment tour or whatever, I don't normally ask for likes, but maybe if we can hit 1,200 likes, I hope that's not too much, then that would let me know that you guys want to see an apartment tour, because apartment tour is definitely not in the normal style of content I would do. But yeah, as for this video though, I have 8 items I picked out to show you guys. They're items that were either sent to me by some friends or just stuff that I've purchased over the past couple of months. There's a lot more pickups to show in the future, but as for now, I'll stick with these 8. I'll try to run through them fairly quickly. I don't really like extra long pickups videos, but I will start off with a pair of shoes. I have 3 pairs of shoes, 2 jackets, and then 3 pairs of pants to show you guys, but I'll start off with these boots. So these right here are the ground cover cactus leather back zip boots. You guys might know Avery Ginsberg, former YouTuber, OG like menswear fashion YouTuber, and he has this brand Ground Cover that I'm a huge supporter of. I own almost all the products he's released or have owned them at some point. And this is by far one of my favorites he's done. These are made with a cactus leather, which has held up great. I've actually worn these. I've worn these every single day since I've got them in. And they've held up great. They're breaking in beautifully. The actual leather finish, like the cactus leather, feels amazing. It's extremely comfortable, has a nice grain to it. And then I believe the sole is made out of coffee grounds, which is really interesting. It's not like a black sole either, you guys might be able to tell. It's like a grayish brown. So the Ground Cover logo right there. And then it does have some cool paneling going on the front of the boot. It has like this sweet angle to it. The back side, you just have a back zip. This is a YKK zipper. It does have like a brownish red colored lining on the inside. I think this might also be cactus leather, but I'm not too sure. I did go with a size 43, I just went true to size. Yeah, they're extremely comfortable. I've worn them every single day since I got them in. I'm excited to see how they break in the near future, because yeah, I love wearing these. I think the back zip is like I think this is a good switch up from the normal like greedy back zip that I would normally gravitate towards. So I might actually end up letting go of a pair of greedy back zips, just because I feel like these are a little bit more me right now. I've had the back zips for a while. It's good to keep the closet in like a sort of rotation. But yeah, those are the Ground Cover boots. The next item I want to show you guys is this jacket right here, which was sent to me by my good friend Ken. You guys know Ken Ijima from Vuja Day. And he has sent me his, I think this is called the Allegro jacket, which is like a brown wool jacket with a sort of like cropped boxy fit. And then the main design detail is this crazy back sleeve yoke type detail with this extra panel that runs up both sleeves and then onto the shoulders and then back down the other sleeve. I believe I went the size 2. I'm like a true to size medium, so that's what I ended up grabbing. Has 2 single welt pockets in the front. I doubt the camera's picking up the color correctly, but it's like a very, very dark brown, very muted as well. Has this Riri zipper up front. It's got a nice collar shape, and it has a really, really good fit. I love the length on the body. It's like the perfect length for me. Then it has, I believe these are Cobrax snap buttons on the cuffs, which can come undone, and then the whole sleeve kind of opens up, and that extra panel can kind of have a little bit more movement. but I usually keep it closed. I've actually worn this jacket a lot since I got it in, especially to kind of like more formal, smarter occasions. I think this jacket fits into that style perfectly. It can also be worn casually as well. It's a great layering piece. I've worn this hoodie underneath it. It looks amazing. So yeah, thank you, Ken. Thank you so much for sending this over. If you guys are in the market for a jacket like this, I highly recommend it. It's honestly such an amazing piece, and I would have bought it with my own money if he didn't send it to me. So thank you again, Ken. I really appreciate it. The next item is this pair of pants, which was sent to me by my good friend Ray from Oree, New York. This is his most recent release. These are the 107-52 field pants in the black colorway. These released in 2 colorways. He had an olive pair with like white contrast stitching, and then he has this black pair with black stitching. These are like a hybrid reference of the OG 107s, which are the military fatigue pants that you've seen a lot for sure. And then also sort of combined with a pair of carpenter pants, because they do have the classic carpenter style pockets. And then one of my favorite details that might be hard to see in the video, but each of the rivets have like a little peace sign on them. It's got the Oree button. I did get a size small. They do have like a slightly boot cut sort of flare fit. I'm not sure. Hopefully you guys can see the cut of the pant. And then also on the knee there are some X darts going on, which create a really great shape and great movement when you walk around. And yeah, the actual material is extremely heavy duty. It's a very loose weave, which is really cool as well. It's not like the traditional herringbone style of fabric that you'd see with a lot of the OG 107s and a lot of military pants. And yeah, it's extremely heavy as well. And then the other item that Ray had sent me, he sent me these a while ago, and I just never really got around to showing them off in a video. However, these are the Oree Infantry boots. These are like the combat boot silhouette that he released a couple of months ago, I want to say. This is basically his take on the classic combat boot. So it has this really nice pebbled leather. It's got the Oree deboss right there. Fat YKK zip, really similar to the ground cover one, by the way. And then it has 3 different styled eyelets, all kind of in that hiking boot realm, I guess. Some of them are hook eyelets, some of them are like the D-ring eyelets, and then some of them are the traditional stamped eyelets. I can't really remember what they're called. And then also it's got metal aglets on the laces. Yeah, they fit amazing. Oh, it's got, one of my favorite details actually is the olive stitching on the welt. I think that's so cool. I do have a size 44 in these. I just told him my true to size, and he sent me over a pair. I'm pretty sure these are sold out by now. I'm very late to the game when it comes to showing these boots off. But yeah, it's got a fat Vibram. I think it's a Montagna sole on there. And yeah, it's a really great combat boot. I appreciate you so much, Ray, for sending these over. I'm also looking forward to the new sneaker release he has coming up. Those look so good. But yeah, that's it for the Oree Infantry boots. Absolute chunky boots. Like, these are so heavy as well. So they're quality. And yeah, let's move on to the next couple items. So the next pair of shoes I want to show you guys, I actually got so many questions about when I posted a photo a couple months ago. It is these Sambas right here. These are the Wales Bonner Adidas Sambas that came out. Honestly, I don't know when they came out. Maybe it was a couple years ago, maybe somewhat recently, but there's quite a few colorways in the Wales Bonner Adidas Samba range. This is by far my favorite. I actually thought they were black when I bought them online. But they're definitely more of like a really deep chocolate brown, really similar to the Vuja de Allegro jacket. And then one of my favorite details is the like crochet stitching of the 3 stripes that goes on the side of the shoe, on the inside, and on the back tab as well. And it has an extended tongue. I just leave the tongue normally, but another way to wear it, or I guess like the way you're supposed to wear it, is have the tongue flipped over. sort of like that to kind of cover the laces, but when I wear them, it just kind of sits like that. On the inside it does say Adidas Wales Bonner. Yeah, Wales Bonner is an amazing designer, English designer, and I think she got like a deal with Adidas when she was still at Central St. Martin's, I want to say, and so she's just been funded, like all of her collections have been funded by Adidas, hence the countless Adidas collaborations. Correct me if I'm wrong with that info, that's just what I've heard. But yeah, these are great, extremely comfortable. I did get a size US 9.5, so I just went true to size. I usually go like a 9.5 to 10. So dipping back into the archive game a little bit, I did pull the trigger on a pair of Helmut Lang painters. It's a pretty rare colorway from what I know. These are from either 97 or 98, I can't remember exactly. This is a white pair with a gray paint splatter effect going down the legs. And as you can tell, I've actually worn these a lot because I've already got some stains going on. But yeah, I love white jeans. I think white jeans are amazing. I actually have quite a few pairs of white jeans. Should probably slim down the collection a little bit, but as soon as a pair gets like too beat, I kind of just put it on ice and just stop wearing it, and then I get a new pair. So this is one of the new pairs that I've been rocking recently. This is a size 28, yeah, they fit true. Yeah, there's not too much to say about the Helmut Lang jeans. You guys have seen these before. It's just a rare colorway, something you don't see every day. I think the most common one is probably like the blue jeans with the white paint splatter. But you don't see this one too often, so it's cool to have these in the collection. And yeah, let's move on to the next item. The next pair of trousers were sent to me by my good friend Gizmo from CmmaWear. You guys probably know Gizmo or have seen his videos at some point. And he has his own brand called CmmaWear that he's been running for a couple of years. And he graciously sent me over this pair of trousers from his newest drop. I believe these are called the Calathea trousers in the olive colorway. They're also releasing in a gray colorway as well. And yeah, I'm so stoked that he wanted to send me this pair of pants. Insane patterning, crazy details. It's like one of the most creative pieces I've seen on like a small, coming from a small scale brand. The details are almost never ending on these pants. It's got a double closure on the front, so it's got a little Cobrax like slide button, and then it's got a standard style button right here. It's got a Riri zipper fly, which is extremely extra. It's got two pockets sitting up front right there with like the maroon paneling peeking out from behind. It's got some little hidden pockets right there with like this little hidden YKK, I think it's a YKK zipper that runs up the thigh. And then it's got these crazy knee panels right here, also with the maroon peeking out. And then it's got some subtle darting going on the knee. And then as you get to the bottom of the pants, they do have a zipper tapering mechanism, so you can have it unzipped and it's more of like a boot cut flare fit. And then obviously when you zip it up, it does tighten up to be like a more standard straight leg fit closure. And of course, these are also Riri zippers. Gizmo loves his Riri and Cobrax hardware. And then when you flip onto the back side, you've got even more details. You have the maroon panels peeking out right here with these big back pockets. You have some subtle pleats running down the back of the leg as well. Some more crazy detailing and paneling going on. By the way, I forgot to mention, I will have all the info to all the brands I'm talking about linked down below if you guys want to check them out. In terms of sizing, Gizmo did send me a size small. I'm super excited to wear these. It's something a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I feel like I could style them well. And yeah, thank you again, Gizmo, for sending these over. And then last but not least, for the pickups video, I wanted to show you guys this jacket right here, which was released by my good friends from Etelier Gallery, which is a brand run by some of my best buds. Everett, Nolan, and Preston, the absolute legends. And you guys have seen them floating around in some of my videos recently. I love those guys, and they have their own brand, Etelier Gallery, and they graciously gave me one of their like sample jackets. I think this is like so close to being the final product, but it's missing the tags, and it's got like a slightly taller collar than the retail release. But it's a Varsity style bomber jacket with the big Chanel patches. It's got a big E on there, an 01. It's got the chain stitch embroidery. It says Etelier Gallery in affiliation with Hostage Research, which I think is like the other brand that they're collaborating with. And then this one might be hard to see, but it says Workshop for Ingenious. And then one of my favorite details about this jacket is actually the leather that they use for the sleeves. This is not like a normal standard leather that you'd use for like clothing. This is actually leather used traditionally for furniture. So if you buy like a leather sofa, this is sort of like the type of leather that you'd get. And it's gonna crack beautifully over time. It's a perfect fit as well. I believe this is a size medium. It's got a great lining on the inside. This is a wool body, and I believe they sold out. I hope they do like a restock of some sort, but I believe it did sell out on their website. And yeah, I love the little leather welt pockets up front as well. They just killed it with this jacket, and I'm looking forward to see what they do next. You guys will definitely be seeing more of them in my videos just because we're always getting down to some madness. But yeah, that's it for this jacket, and I think that's it for the video as well. Again, let me know if you guys want to see the apartment tour. I think it's like 1,200 likes is what I said at the beginning of the video, so 1,200 likes, I'll do an apartment tour. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any other ideas for future content you might want to see. Definitely want to do a monthly favorite style video soon, just because it's been a while since I've done one of those. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good day.